Hey everyone, it's Jack from the Cardboard Herald, and we're doing a check this out of the Voyages of Marco Polo. We got a review on the site, so I wanted to make sure that you could see kind of what's in the box. First off, the outside of the box, very vibrant artwork. I love that about the game. Not many Euros have this kind of vibrant, bold art style that this one has. Now, the rule book. This thing is 16 pages, and that should be indicative of the experience that you're going to have. Now, what's nice about this game is that it's not too long of a game, but it is a heavyweight Euro that's been squashed teeny tiny down into a medium Euro. So there are lots of meaty, thinky decisions that you have and lots of rules in order to inform you how to do that. But it's pretty intuitive once you get playing. You have a couple reference sheets that help you out, especially if you speak a different language. There's reference sheets in there. And then we got this guy here. So we have a big board. Hello, can you see me through here? Well, let's take a look at half at a time. Up top, you have the various cities that you're going to be traveling to throughout the game. There are certain costs to the different paths that you take, usually camels, but it could be money or other things that you have to pay. And the cities have random bonuses that you get when you achieve them. You know what they are at the start of the game, but the setup is different every time that you play. Now, those rewards can be extra actions that are on those cities, or they can be resources that continue paying out for every future round after you put a little house down on them. On the bottom half, there's a really cool aesthetic going on here where you have your letter opener and your tongs and your ink and all this stuff going on. Very cool visual style, and the various actions that you're going to take in order to get orders to fulfill, giving you points and other stuff throughout the game, moving across the board, extra resources, and here we got coins and other stuff going on. Nice fold out. Then we have player boards and dice, and wait a second. Green, red, yellow, blue, no purple. I guess you can't get everything right. Well, moving on from there, we got coins. Most of the material in this game are these nice, heavy, chunky pieces of cardboard, which I appreciate. They go full out on the production values in this game. Then we have the various orders that you complete. They show you on one side what you have to pay, and on the other side what you get, which is usually points, as well as more resources that you can use to fulfill more orders and get points and more resources. Which probably could have been cards, but I appreciate that there's this nice heavy card stock, though that may have driven up the cost of the game. There's some extra other colored dice that you can earn throughout the game in order to have extra actions, some reference cards. There are some beginning of the game cards that give you points secretly at the end of the game. They're assigned at the beginning. You get the points at the end if you travel to the cities depicted on the cards. I don't know if you can see that here, but this feels a little tacked on. I think it's in the game strictly to motivate people in order to take the journey throughout the game, because that journey is expensive and you might otherwise just decide to fulfill orders rather than embarking across the world. My favorite aspect of this game, or at least the favorite component, are little tiny camels and slightly bigger little tiny camels. And that's kind of confusing because the slightly bigger pieces are worth 3, while the small ones are worth 1. And there are lots of different types of resources. And when you have them on your board, it's really hard to tell which ones are the big ones and which ones are the small ones. But you got camels. You got gold. You got purple. Well, at least something's purple. Purple sponges? I don't know. And then purple little tiny poops, camel poops. Let's check out that camel one more time. Oh yeah. And then from there, the absolute best aspect of the game are the player cards. Again, probably could have been cards, but they are this nice chunky card stock, and they give you, at the beginning of the game, a power that lasts throughout the entire game of varying types. They are impressive and strong and will intimidate your foes with how good they are, and everyone will look at everyone else's and go, dude, that is so broken. But it isn't. It's nice and balanced, and they're fun and very different. So this is Marco Polo. We got the review up on the site. You can find that at www.cardboardherald.com. You can find us on Twitter at Cardboard Herald. Check out the podcast on iTunes, The Cardboard Herald. Please subscribe and rate. And then also you can email us, cardboardherald@gmail.com. I've been Jack, and you've been watching The Cardboard Herald. Thank you.